guess what? I just talked to an old colleague of mine. I used to work with him when I worked for my first trucking company. He owns a immaculate house, and he's from New York. And we have some great conversation all the time. I mean, I just love talking to New Yorkers, because the ones that are respectful, because some of the language I cannot relate to, but I start talking about my load, and I was telling him that, oh my God, help me. I was telling him that I had a load. I was on my way to Texas, and I had stopped in Tuscaloosa to go shopping, to go grocery shopping, because after reading my job's notes to the truckers that's in extremely bad weather, I was like, I better go buy some more food. Oh boy, we're not reading all that. I can't help you. I'm gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself, but I don't read letters. I'm not here to have a pen pal, and I'm not here to read 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 paragraphs. One, if you don't speak, I am Miss Twila. If you don't address me correctly, especially if this is your first time, you get blocked. If you cuss, you get blocked. If you're disrespectful, you get blocked. If you text me a whole pen pal letter, I think you need to go and find you a pen pal, because I am not nobody's pen pal. So if you text something, I can't help you. I don't read it. I'll read 2 words, possibly the third. You might get me reading the third word. And if I don't see a hello, Miss Twila, I'm not reading it. I'm too peaceful for that. So I'm getting ready to snack and then take a nap. I promise you I don't read that stuff. If you don't speak to me and come respectfully, I'm not reading it. I don't have to. I don't know you. I never meet you and don't want to meet you. So I don't have to read it. This is my page. It's 6.6 million or billion YouTubers. Type all that to them and see if they read it. I think it's million. I'm not reading it. I don't have to. This is my page. I don't care what you say to me. I'm not reading it. But I'm not gonna read it at all. I don't have to. I'm careful about what I see. I'm careful about what I hear. I'm being careful about what I taste and what I touch. So hearing, seeing, tasting, and touching can be affected through reading. So I'm not going to affect my reading. I'm too saved and intelligent and educated and have too much wisdom and knowledge and discernment to be putting foolery into my spirit. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to acknowledge it. I'm not going to do it. Hello, how are you? How are you? How many active YouTubers are there? Shall I remind you again? As of 2025, there are approximately 114 to 115 million total YouTube channels. However, only a portion of these are considered active creators who regularly upload. Roughly 60 to 65 million channels are currently active and upload at least one video per month. At any given moment, there are tens of thousands of channels broadcasting live. The total number of unique broadcast channels is estimated at over 3.6 million. Total creators. Broader estimates place the total number of individuals producing content for the platform at approximately 63.8 million YouTubers. So why would I allow some total stranger with a fake name, no real picture, to speak anything into my spirit that don't belong in my spirit? That don't make no kind of psychological sense, neuron sense to me. Somebody I can't see, don't know if they name real, don't know where they live, don't have their address, don't go to dinner, breakfast, lunch, don't go on vacation, have no relationship. Why would I put myself in that foolery? Somebody I can't put that 380 to their neck or that 9mm on them or that shotgun. Nah, I can't see you. I don't know you. I can't help you. As saved as I am, I'm not stupid. I ain't came this far driving these people truck out here driving a 18-wheeler with over 43,000 pounds on it and waiting for somebody to say something off the wall to me. Somebody came on here 2 hours ago talking about what's wrong with your face? Exact words. What's wrong with your face? I was like, boy, if I could get my 11 brothers on that brother or that sister or that little kid, they wouldn't want to meet me in person. I'm a very, very nice person. Very nice. Everybody that meet me in person, no, I don't play. I just talked to my colleague from New York. He been a truck driver for 42 years from New York. We talked for an hour. I haven't talked to him since I left the job where we worked together. I'm like a New Yorker. I will get you told. I will get you told. You got to not let people get into your spirit. They don't have nothing better to do with their life. That lets you know that people don't have nothing to do with their life. I'm eating some broccoli cheese soup with some croutons. So good. And I don't know what I'm going to cook, but I have it out, but I don't know if I'm going to cook it. I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to decide. I stopped because my load is not due till Monday, and I was getting ready to drive 9 hours, and I was like, wait a minute, my load is not due till Monday. I'm gonna eat and go snack. I feel so sorry for people that allow people to get on their page, their public platform, and say all these things to them, and they read it all. They be reading it. And then next thing you know, these people are not here today. For people that are bullies, for people that are trolls, for people who are disrespectful, and they done wiped their mouth and went on somebody else's page and trolled and lashed out on them because they know nobody can't see who they are, what they look like, where they live. I'm too old for that game. My father was born in 1916. And he could give a rat's behind about what people thought about him. And I'm just like that. I do not care what people think about me. We had to block Cornelius today. I knew his debut was coming. I saw it coming. I have discernment. I knew he was going to say something dumb because he would try to say little things. He always, when he came on my page, he never went with the flow. He never went with the conversation. He never went with the topic. He always was odd and awkward. And he rolled with me for a little while, but I saw it. I said, this man gonna say whatever this person is. I don't know what it is. Could have been a little boy. So we having a good conversation. We having a good time. I care what people think. I think that why I'm mean to be. You didn't even speak to me. You didn't even ask me how I felt. Why you do that to me? You don't even speak to me. Big Snake, I know you come here, but you could speak. You got to set the same stage that we all set. You speak to Miss Twila so everybody know to speak so they won't come over here, continue change the atmosphere, and then people they lose their manners. You have to speak to me, because then everybody else think they can't speak. It's very imperative that you speak to everybody on this channel. I would appreciate it. It keeps the tone, because I'm not looking for a crowd. I mean, seriously, you know, hi, how are you? Hi, Miss Twila. Hello. You gotta speak. I'd appreciate it. I'm asking you. We would hate to block you, because if I don't block you and my moderator come on and see you didn't speak, they're gonna block you. That's why I kind of sit there and try to be patient. Certain people I'm patient with, certain people I'm not. So I'm asking that you speak for the third time. I noticed you didn't speak. I had to go up to see, but you got to speak to me. It's important. You didn't speak. Chris spoke. You have to speak, please. I'm gonna sit here for a minute, but you have to speak out of respect. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not mean. I'm just direct. I'm very direct, and people calling me. So let me tell you what Cornelius did real quick. So we having a ball. I done ministered earlier. I normally block when I minister because you got all kind of trolls. So we talking, having a good time, singing Christmas songs. I'm up here dancing. This morning, having a good, jolly day, making everybody day. We flowing. We positive. This Negro, I don't know if he black, white, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Filipino, Asian, Caucasian, European. I don't know. He comes on in the midst of us laughing and having a ball. Did you do your pre-trip? Did you do your pre-trip this morning? Just like that. Paul said, bleep. He didn't block him, which I wish he would have, because I knew he was going to come back with something else. I already knew. I could tell the way he came in the room. Did you do your And I'm just like, sit down. So I didn't say nothing. I let Paul block him, and we laughing, and we still having a good time. Oh, he gets upset. He types about 5 lines. 5 lines. He says, so you call yourself a Christian? Nigga, I never told you I was a Christian, my nigga. I'm from Los Angeles like a New Yorker. My nigga, I never told you I was a Christian. I never said that. You said that. What I told you is I'm a believer. See, you don't listen, Cornelius. I'm a believer. I'm a follower of Christ. I'm sanctified. Oh, but she talking like that? Yes, I am. And Paul didn't let me get in. Like, I didn't get to say all that to him, but I'm saying that that's where I was going with it. And Paul blocked him completely. I said, Paul, why are you giving the man a chance? Don't you see he came into the room the wrong way, backwards, asked me did I do my pre-trip? My job watches me. I don't have to answer that. You think I didn't do my pre-trip before I got online? Yeah, I said what I said. I got 11 brothers. People say, sure, so much you got 11 brothers. Because my 11 brothers taught me how to deal with ignorant people. Men teach women. Strong men like you teach women how to deal with ignorant people. That's men and women and boys and girls. I am eating. Did you speak? You have to speak to the room, please. Can you be kind to us and speak to us, please? I'm saying please. Can you please speak to the room, please? Thank you. I'm eating. What am I eating? Big snake bone. I'm eating broccoli cheese soup. That is delicious. I was like, I gotta eat this. I have 2 more helpings. This one and then 1 more helping. It's so good. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate all of y'all. Broccoli cheese soup. It's so good. But I'm gonna tell you what I want to make. I want to make the Jamaican short rib pot pie again. But I have to get to a Jamaican store. And driving this truck, Little Rock, Arkansas has no Jamaican markets. They have to drive there's 3 Jamaican restaurants in Arkansas. All of them have to drive to Memphis, Tennessee. Hello, Stacy, how are you? All of them have to drive to Memphis, Tennessee to the market in Memphis. 2 hours. They do not have a Jamaican market in Arkansas. And it's 3 Jamaican restaurants. I don't know why all 3 restaurants can't get together and open up a market. So I can't get my oxtails. Thank you. Now, when I was to Whole Foods in Arkansas, they had short ribs, but they didn't have no meat on them. And I'm not about to pay no $23. No, they was four in a pack, and they were little, like babies. Like they didn't even let them develop or something. But I want them Jamaican oxtails so bad right now, but I can't cook them because I don't have them. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, this broccoli cheese soup, you make this broccoli cheese soup, it's so good. Nope, I do mine in a pan. No. Nope, I'll show you. Hold on. Let me see. I'm getting sleepy now. I'm about to go to sleep. Let me see. I was just looking at the broccoli. I mean, right here. Here are right here. These are my oxtails. These are my Jamaican oxtails. These Jamaican oxtails, they are so delicious. They are delicious. They need to cook out a little. I want to make them oxtails so bad. Yes, I have one more helping of them. I was like, I need to eat this soup for this soup go bad. Because I made it, what, 2 days ago? But for some reason, my refrigerator keeps stuff good. All my food lasts at least 3 days. After the 3rd day, I have to throw it out. So I was like, I do not spend too much money on this cheese. It was so good. And I'm so greedy. I ate up those shrimp, sausage, bacon, and grits, and cheesy grits. I ate them grits up so quick. It was ridiculous. I ate the last of that earlier. This is so delicious. I was like, I gotta eat this real quick. It's so good. Y'all gotta make this stuff. It's so good. But the other person, so he got blocked. We blocked him. I don't know what nationality he was. I didn't care because you can't see nobody. You don't know who you're talking to. Everybody can see you. But the person that came on, and it was like, what? Right now, the way I look now, they said these exact words. While we having a good time. Another time I just came on after Cornelius. A couple of hours later, I came back on after I went to Walmart and went shopping in Tuscaloosa. What happened to your face? That's exact words. What happened to your face? So I just kept on talking. I said, here, we got a troll. I asked my moderators, what you want to do with it? I give people a chance. Sometimes I'll be like, well, I don't want to seem like I got a problem. Let me let my moderators analyze, dissect, and discern what they want to do with this person. Because Pretty, I think I told y'all, Pretty ended up being my moderator because this lady kept on putting hearts. 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 hearts. 20 and 30, 40, 50 hearts. She kept saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. 20, 30, 40, 50 hearts. I love you, I love you, I love you. 20, 30, 40. And I'm over here cooking over here. I'm not paying attention to, and Pretty's like, block her, block her, block her, please block her. But I'm over here cooking. I'm not paying attention. She screamed. It's almost like Pretty was screaming through the screen. It was so, she was so upset with this lady. She's like, why are you doing that? Would you just stop it? Hello. How are you? She was hollering at, block her, block her. She's annoying. And I said, what's going on over here? I was like, what? I started scrolling like, what's the problem? What is going on? And literally the lady had like 30 hearts, 50 hearts. I love you, and laughing at Pretty because I wasn't looking. I was trying to get my food right. I pay too much for my food to be focused on foolery. And so I look, I'm glad you're doing good. So I said, okay, Pretty needs some authority. She's got a sound mind because I had to take 2 moderators off. They was blocking everybody. They was blocking everybody. Hey, somebody say hi to me and we start having a conversation. While I'm sitting here, they would block them. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all not thinking. I don't know what y'all doing. So I gave Pretty authority. I was like, okay, Pretty, I think you need some authority. You can be a moderator. Would you like to be one? And she's been one ever since. But the lady just kept laughing at her because she knew she couldn't do nothing about it. I said, well, since she done irritated this young lady that's following me, I'm going to give Pretty the opportunity to have the pleasure of blocking this lady that's irritating her. Because if she wouldn't irritate me, I was over here, back here cooking. But it was hilarious. But this other person came on, said, what's wrong with your face? This is this morning, same look. What's wrong with your face? And I said, we got a troll here. What do y'all want to do? What y'all want to do with her? Paul and Pretty was on. They both my moderators. And I was like, I'm not going to block. I'm going to just keep on talking. So then they came back and said, look at your face. Your face is so greasy. Why is your face so greasy? I didn't say nothing. I just kept talking and flowing with what I was flowing with. And Paul was like, block. Hello, thought you got on the... I did, but my load is not due until tomorrow. No, my load is not due until Monday. My load is due Monday on the 15th. I got all day to shenanigan around. I'm snacking and what did I say? The title here is I'm snacking and napping. I'm snacking and napping. So I'm going to snack a little and nap a little. And then I'm going to drive a little. So I was like, what can I eat before I go to sleep? Snapping and napping. What can I eat before I go to sleep? I mean, and that's what I like about this job. Like, everybody be flying down the street in these trucks. That's why a lot of people get killed. They don't know how to rest and pace themselves. I don't need to drive 9 hours today. I got all day tomorrow to drive. I can start afresh. I thought I was too, till I realized when I talked to my old colleague that Monday is the 15th. Why should I be wearing myself out? What would you do? If you got that load yesterday and you waited 5 hours at the shipper to get this daggone 43,000 pounds, then you flew down the street to park, not flew, but drove down the street to park 2 hours, fueled up, got up this morning, 6 o'clock, did your, rituals, checked your truck, did your pre-trip, prayed, ministered, danced a little, laughed a little, went shopping at Walmart, came back and ate. So like, wait a minute, my load is not due until Monday. Why am I rushing down the street? Where am I going? I have a cool little route from Alabama to Texas. It's no rush. Now that you made me explain myself, are you happy? I'm like, wait a minute. Why am I going to be driving in the dark? I'm going to take a nap. I've been watching these truckers. It tickles me. I'm going to write a book about this when it's over with. Yeah, I know. I've been doing this long enough to know what I'm doing. These drinks are so good. Y'all get these drinks? Do y'all drink these? These drinks are so good, y'all. You should try these drinks. They so good. But yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've never been the type of person to take advice from strangers. 1, 2. I've never been the type to take advice from people that has never had 6 figures twice. I've had 6 figures twice. So I relax because I don't need to chase money. You don't know what I got now. So, I can relax. I don't have to. I don't chase money. You got to listen to what I'm saying. I don't chase money. Some people, they got to chase money. They don't know. They think trucking is made to chase money. Wear your body down. Be all tired. Looking all dirty and funky and stinky and all that kind of stuff. No. Them things are $2.79 now, plus tax. They good, White Angel. They good. People, I be watching people. I be looking at all these truckers. When I park, I observe. They be looking tired. Y'all should take, I think everybody, if you have never did it, you should take a moment to drive through a truck stop and see how the truckers be looking. If you've never seen them, they be looking tired, dirty, sweaty, stressed out, overweight, eating bad, sleeping bad, chasing money. I can't do it. I want to enjoy this life. I'm an empty nester. I'm going to enjoy this life. I'm telling you. Hold on for a second. This done got hot in this truck. I feel like the heater on. It feel like the heater. And you know, it's so upset. I'm going to tell you what I don't like. I'm going to have to find me some screens. I don't like that I can't open my windows. If I open this window, a gnat, a 2 or 4 going to come up in here. A fly gonna come in here. Some kind of bug is gonna find its way. I would prefer to open my windows. I don't like to have to always blow the air conditioner or the heater. I be want to open a window up. I just put some air, but I can't. Then bugs gonna come in here. I'm telling you, I want to make them oxtails so bad. But I think I'm gonna make another. Have you all saw me make the orange zest, the orange zest pound cakes? Has anybody seen me make the orange zest pound cakes? They're so good. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you a picture of them right now. It's a shame that people be ugly. They be ugly. They ugly. They spirit is nasty. They on their way to hell. They gonna have to give an account for sitting behind a computer trying to troll on people's page, and God is looking at all the ugliness that they be typing. And the accountability when they stand before judgment is gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. They be I mean, when I say these people be ugly, they be ugly. I'm almost 60 years old, but these people be ugly. They spirit is foul, their words is foul, they cuss, they sick in their mind psychologically, mentally. And they have nothing to do with their life. They have nothing going for themselves. They not traveling. They don't manage their finances. They broke. They barely got a piece of car. They on the bus. They all day they just troll around. Just troll around and sliver through like a snake. And they don't know that God, the holy angels, has a book written with everything that they have said. They're going to see this. All the things they was doing on the internet, God is going to unveil, reveal, and expose them for their nasty, wicked, evil, dirty tricks that they played while they was in the dark on the computer, gnawing at people like a demon. When them demons get on them in hell, they gonna wish they would have got their soul right before they left this earth. Going from place to place, being a busybody in other men's affairs. They ain't wrote no books. They ain't praying for nobody. They not praying for themselves. They not ministering. They have surrendered their life. They don't have no career. They barely got a piece of a job. They barely got a piece of a room to stay in. They furniture. They ain't never bought $40,000 worth of furniture. They ain't never seen 6 figures in the bank. They ain't never seen nothing. They ain't never been nowhere. They ain't never traveled. Don't have a passport. It's sad. The accountability that is going to be given to them is going to be so traumatic for them. It's going to be sad. I mean, it's going to be sad. It's going to be a sad day on Judgment Day when they die and stand before. He said, it is appointed unto man once to die, and after that, the judgment seat. Judgment is going to hit them so hard, they're going to wish they would have never, ever, ever got on somebody's page. And I'm not reading the last one. I don't know what they said, but I went on. I gave them a chance to redeem themselves. I don't know what they just said, but I made sure I deleted it. You know, I didn't read it, none of it. I was just waiting for their name on the left to come up and to see what that idiot was going to say. That fool was going to say. I'm not idiot, but fool. The Bible says a fool, Proverbs 12:1, a fool is known by the multitude of their words. Yeah, I need 4 hours. Like, I could have did them today. I could have did them donuts today, but, ooh, I got time to do them donuts. Don't get me started. I got time to do them donuts. Don't make me set up for them donuts right now. Ooh, shucky, shucky. Dang, I got time to do them donuts. I done ate enough. Don't make me do those donuts. Oh, let me show you the orange zest cake, the grape. Did anybody read what that evil spirit was saying? Because I didn't read it. Did anybody get a chance to read what that evil spirit was saying before I deleted them? Because I was giving them a chance to redeem themselves. I was trying to help them. Here we go. Here we go. We're not doing it. We're not helping you. We're not letting you come. I just said I'm not supposed to use that word. They not listening. Didn't y'all hear me say, oh, I'm not supposed to use that word? They not listening. Oh, okay. I said I'm not supposed to use the word. I said it. Then they still want to come in, not speak, and say, why are you calling people idiot? I just said I wasn't supposed to use the word. I brought correction to myself, but they want to bring correction again because they don't want to be here. I'm going to show you real quick. People are interested. I'm not helping nobody. I'm not helping nobody that is showing the room no respect. I can't help them. I just can't. I said it clear as that. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to. I said I'm not supposed to use that word. I mean fool. That's exactly what I did. I clarified myself. I cleaned it up. But that wasn't enough. They had to come back and reiterate and try to say something. I'm not gonna argue. Who would argue on their channel? Who in the world would argue with a total stranger you will never meet, you don't know what they look like, don't know what they talk like, don't know their pattern of behavior, don't know who they might have just cussed out, but they want to come on your page and tell you about you? I don't have the energy to be reading that stuff. I wish I would. Oh my gosh. That's my lasagna. I was trying to show that to my colleague. He wanted to see my lasagna. If I send that to him, he gonna have a fit. If he see this lasagna, he gonna have a fit. He wanted to see my lasagna. Let me send this to him. I sent him about 20 pictures. That's my colleague from New York. So hold on for a minute. Give me a second. I mean, maybe. I might not, depending on how I feel. Depending on how I feel. I might not. Hold on. Why is the aluminum foil looking like that? Hold on. I can't find the one I want to show. Those are my orange zest pound cakes that I made. No. Okay. No, everything is made out of an air fryer. Everything I do is out of a skillet and an air fryer. These are my homemade banana puddings with meringue. I made homemade banana puddings with meringue pie as well. I made the pudding from scratch. Everything out of a air fryer and a skillet. Okay. Okay, White Angel. But I was looking for something else. Oh, no. Oh, no. But I want to make the donuts. I think I'm gonna set up to make these donuts. She done messed me up. No, I need to be driving. I don't need to be, but I could be. Oh, I want to make those donuts. Oh, I'm thinking about those donuts. Oh, wow. Did you speak to the room? I don't like when people predicate their way of living. That's just like telling Paul and Silas when they was in jail and God allowed them to go to jail for his glory. I would get tired, Paul and Silas, of being in that jail. You don't have a home. When what's his name killed that man and was hiding for all them years in the desert, you need to go back and ask him, didn't you get tired from hiding all them years? Ask Jonah in the well what happened to him when he ran from the will of God. I know you don't have that kind of name and asking these kind of questions. You got to be kidding me. Ain't no way possible you got that name and asking them kind of stupid questions. Go to the stupid page. This is the educated class. These are the sanctified folks over here. We don't ask stupid questions. Ask some of them people that's in prison today doing the will of God. I would get tired of sitting in that jail cell. You don't have a home? And folks are getting saved from people being in jail and in prison. You don't know your Bible. You can't be in the will of God asking them kind of questions. It's no way possible. No way possible. You didn't speak. Don't you know? Wouldn't you get tired of people would come into your room and don't speak to you and just start asking questions? That's disrespectful. The room been going on for 38 minutes. You haven't even bothered to speak, but you got that kind of name. What kind of person are you? Who are you? How you come on here with a negative and you got that kind of name? You got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. So it was this preacher, Shambach. The Holy Spirit would say, go to the airport. He didn't have no money, not a dime, but luggage. And he was called to teach and preach the gospel. He said, go to the airport, somebody gonna buy you a ticket. He would go to the airport and sit down and read his Bible, and somebody would come up to him and say, the Holy Spirit told me to give you a ticket. Won't you go ask him? Aren't you tired of God telling you to go to the airport with no money and sit and read the Bible? And you didn't know where you was going? People don't know people. They funny. People don't know me. You have no idea who you talking to, because you don't want to know who you talking to. Busybodies all up in other men's affairs. Busybodies. They still not speaking. You're not speaking, I'm not reading it. You still disrespectful. Bye. I'm not helping you. You don't want to speak? I can't help you. What's wrong with these people? You don't want to speak. I'm not helping you. What's wrong? There ain't no way you got that kind of name. Go somewhere. What's wrong with people that don't want to speak? Like I said, if every trucker around this nation stopped trucking for 3 days, if we stopped trucking over the road, nobody would be able to go to any stores and go shopping. Not one of y'all. There'd be no bread, no water, no meat, no diapers, no wipies, no milk, no juice, no clothes, no shoes, no hair, no weave, no jewelry, no eyelashes, no nothing. But you ask a dumb question on the Woman of God's page. Sit down and go somewhere else and then don't want to speak. I have no sympathy for y'all. None. I do not have no patience. I don't. For foolery, for people asking questions and not speaking to the room. Sitting up here just analyzing stuff. People go to the same job every day for 40 years. 40 years. Same room, same building. CEOs owning companies, but they go to the same building every single day. Get in they bathtub, they shower, go to the closet, get their clothes on. Some people wear the same uniform for 40 years, 30 years and die. They ain't seen none of the world. They ain't seen nothing. Lived in the same city, the same state. Born, live, and die in the same state. You gonna come in and ask me a dumb question. New Yorkers, people from Los Angeles City people, we don't play dumbness. You don't ask us those kind of questions. People go to the same job. A lady was found dead on her desk. I'm gonna read it to you. A lady was dead at her desk for 3 days. They thought it was the sewage in the building. Worked at her job for over 40 years. Died with her head down on the desk. She was dead for 3 days. She was for 3 days. I'm gonna read it to y'all. And you worried about me being on the truck. You worried about something I'm not worried about. Lady found dead on the 3rd floor on her desk after working for the company for 40 years. Woman found dead in her cubicle. The woman was found dead in her cubicle. Let me read it to you. And you worried about somebody on the truck. Woman found dead in her cubicle 4 days after last clocking in. She clocked in, went to her desk, and fell out on the desk and died. And she was there for 4 days. I'm not doing it. You ain't speaking? I can't help you. Okay. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Come on and asking stupid questions. Listen. Listen.
A Tempe Wells Fargo employee died at her desk. And 12 News is now confirming that it may have taken as many as 4 days for anyone in the office to notice. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Karima Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. It's a story we first reported yesterday. Tonight, Tempe police are confirming the timeline of when the woman clocked in to when her colleagues found the body. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is in the studio with new details tonight. Gabby, 4 days. I mean, this poor woman went 4 days undiscovered. It's hard to believe.
And that's a question many employees are asking themselves tonight. I spoke with an employee who said that she shared her perspective on the workplace environment, and they say it's a big building, but most people don't work there on a daily basis.
A Wells Fargo employee went to work the morning of Friday, August 16th and never went home. Tempe police tell 12 News 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme scanned into work at 7 o'clock in the morning. 4 days later, police responded to the office building near Washington Street and Priest Drive for reports of a subject down. Prudhomme was declared dead. The Tempe Police Criminal Investigation Bureau is investigating, but do not suspect foul play. A Wells Fargo employee exclusively spoke with 12 News, but asked not to be recorded or identified out of fear for their job. They say a colleague found Prudhomme dead at her desk in a cubicle while walking around the building on Tuesday, August 20th. Prudhomme's cubicle was reportedly on the 3rd floor and away from the main aisle. This employee says several people had smelled a foul odor, but passed it off as faulty plumbing. They say while most Wells Fargo employees at this Tempe location work remote, the building has 24/7 security, and someone should have found Prudhomme sooner. The incident left several employees feeling scared and uneasy. This employee wants to see new safety protocols in place, telling me, quote, "It's negligence in some part." A different worker also spoke with 12 News anonymously.
It was just uncomfortable.
Again, calling on the company to do more.
Body was there about 4 days before anybody found it, before anybody walked up to her just to say hi, make sure she's okay. She was just laying on her desk.
A Wells Fargo spokesperson previously sent 12 News a statement saying, in part, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic loss of our colleague at our Tempe office," adding counselors through our employee assistance consulting service are available to support employees. An employee tells me their direct management offered those services, addressed the incident, and told workers the building was thoroughly cleaned.
And a Wells Fargo spokesperson did not have new information to share with me tonight. The Maricopa County medical examiner.
Somebody worried about me as a trucker, making sure people have the pleasure of a trucker is to be able to deliver goods and services to the public. And you concerned about me being in a truck when people dying in cubicles, excuse me, because I was drinking a soda, dying in cubicles at 60 years old and nobody noticing they dead for 4 days. You worried about somebody driving a truck. But you're not worried about if we stop driving, all of us stop driving, all these truckers. You're not worried about if all these truckers stop driving. This man over here sleep, look at his truck. That man runs. That man got his own truck. That's his truck. You ain't worried about these truckers here? See, I don't be cussing at people. But all these truckers, 98% of the truckers to 99 would cuss these people out coming on my page trying to tell me how I feel about my job. This crazy. This retarded. It's just crazy. Why this and why you do that and what do you do that and why this and what and what? Go walk around a parking lot with a microphone and say you're interviewing people for a book and ask the real truckers that's been trucking 35, they'll cuss you. The lady was on there yesterday. I put her on my page. You look at the page yesterday when I was at the warehouse for 5 hours. And she told, right on my phone, she said, "I will cuss you to blank out." She had tattoos all around her face, all on her neck. She said, "You come on my page, I will cuss you out." I don't cuss people out. I don't go off on people. I just block them because you asking me dumb question. You don't have nothing better to say? Your curiosity killing the cat. You so concerned about people. The Bible says we have no secret dwelling place. You don't talk to me like that. I'm a woman. I'm a lady. I got class. It's Miss Twila. It's how are you doing? Hello room. You don't talk to me. If you got slang on your lips, if you got foul language on your lips, this is not the page for you. This is the saved, sanctified, educated page. The ghetto page, the ratchet page, the boo, sweetie, honey, baby, holla, hit me up, what's up page is 6.8 million pages. Go over there to that page. That may work for you, but that don't work for me. All right? Where I came from, we don't talk like that to ladies. If you don't like the way I talk, go find somewhere else. It doesn't matter. We're not going to go back and forth. If you want to go back and forth, you're going to get blocked. I choose who I want on my page. This is my page. It's my page. People have gotten put out of classrooms for disturbing teachers. People have gotten put out of jobs for misunderstandings. People have got fired for misunderstandings. Go find somebody else to debate with. This is not the page for debating. Go find someone else to do with your life. You want to say something? Just speak. I don't have to be explained. I don't have to explain myself. This is my page. I don't know who you are. And I don't like when people keep talking to me and you looking for stuff. Go find somebody else to talk to. I intentionally make people get off my page because they irritate. They spirit. I can feel their spirit. Go somewhere else with that. You don't like what I'm talking about? It's sick. What did I read? Let me go back and help you. You don't like what I'm saying? It's 6.8 million pages. Go ask them a bunch of questions. Go ask them a bunch of questions. See, you don't know what ignorant is till you get blocked for saying I'm ignorant. People ain't got nothing better to do. Nothing better to do. You think I'm gonna let your one opinion with no picture, no real name come across my page? Yeah, ignorant is when you go on a trucker's page and they tell you off in 4-letter words. You ain't seen ignorant. You mess with some of these truckers out here. I'm a lady when you ain't trying to be a gentleman. Might be. I don't know if you a he, she, or it. I can't see your name, your face. I ain't got time for these people. They don't have to be on here. I don't. I don't have time. I spend my time trying to explain myself to people I don't even know and I never meet. Never would meet these people. Never meet them. Don't know where they live. Don't know where they work. Don't know what they drive. Don't know what they look like. Don't know their real name. And they want to have a conversation. I don't even have the energy. I don't have the energy. The donuts. The donuts. I have to do the donuts. Them donuts gonna take 4 hours. Who wanna see the donut? Who wanna why Angel, you back? Cause it's gonna take me 4 hours to make donuts. Where's she at? Why Angel? She said she went away. If I'm wrong, the great. If I said anything out of line, Paul, save me. These people, they've been all over me. What's wrong with the people today? Oh, y'all want me to set up for donuts? Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord, y'all trying to put me to work. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. I done ate all the savory food I can eat. I don't need to make nothing else savory. I done made enough savory stuff. Where's Why Angel at? Did she say she gonna be back? All About Me. Ooh-wee. That's a feisty title. Hello, All About Me. Feisty, All About Me will go off on you. You piss her off or him off or whoever they are. All About Me, I don't know. See, These names, you don't know who you're talking to. All about me? Hello? She done, he or she, I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's get the dough ready. Let it ride. She said later because she had to go somewhere. Am I right about it? All about me? All about me. Am I right? Well, won't you let them have it? It won't give a... Am I... Hello? All about me don't play. And I guarantee you, she not from the South. That with that name, she not from the South. Where you from? The city? Hello? Hello? Hey. You from the city? You from the city, aren't you? They don't know about them city women. Them Chicagos and New Yorkers and Los Angeles. We don't have time. We don't have the time. You don't know the story behind the glory. You have no idea what we've been through to be coming on here. And I can't see what you look like talking to me upside my head. You are not going to talk to me like that. I have discernment. I don't have to see you to know if I want you on my page or not. Bothering me. Go. I keep telling these folks, how many pages are there, Paul? How many pages are there? Man, you know how many people cuss people out on their pages? Cuss them all out and have a big mess going on. I don't do that kind of stuff to people. Then somebody just called me ignorant. Paul missed that one. Come on, talk to me. I'm not going off on nobody, cussing nobody out, using foul language. But I know a whole lot of people do. Paul was on here when that lady, that female truck driver, had all them tattoos all over her face, all on her neck, teardrops. She looked right in the camera and said, I will cuss you out. I don't do that. I just block you. Why would I waste my energy like that? I wouldn't waste my energy like that. Let me set up for these donuts. These folks want donuts. Y'all just trying to fatten me up. My colleague, when I showed him all the stuff I cooked, I sent him all these pictures of what I make. He from New York. And he said, how much weight have you gained? I'm not giving you my energy. I can feel you pulling. I can feel people pulling. They come on my page. Got nothing better to do with their life. You can hola me. You can como esta me. You can buenos dias me. You can speak in French and say hello. When I feel your energy, if it ain't right, I'm going to block you. I do not have to obligate myself. You not paying me, waking me up, paying my bills. I don't have to let you on this page. It's a billion. Oh my gosh, what is the wrong? It's nothing. I'm not doing no more than nobody else on their page. Ain't nothing special about my page. It's just a page. Either you flow with me or you go away from me. Either you flowing with me or you go away from me. Either you like what I'm talking about or you make your own page or you go find somebody else that you like the way they talk. It's that simple. It's hey. They don't play. I just know when people don't play. This person don't play neither. I can't pronounce their name, but they'll tell you disrespect them. People know what disrespect is. We know what they're calling me ignorant. They need to go on somebody else's page and see how ignorant they'll get with them for calling them ignorant. Oh my goodness. I done sit back and watch people on their pages be like, ooh, I can't talk like that. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. Let me get to the donuts. I'm supposed to be driving, Paul. I'm not getting paid for people coming on here talking crazy to me. They've been trying to pay me for several days. I haven't even signed up. They offered me money. I haven't even signed up for getting paid yet. I'm not here for the money. I'm here for the fun, to have a good conversation, clean interaction. Paul, you missed it. Somebody came on here and said, that lipstick does not go with you. That lipstick doesn't go with you. They just said that to me, Paul. I let it sit there. I let them sit there and I start ministering. And then they came back with something crazy again. I didn't read that. That lipstick doesn't go with you. You ain't even spoke to the room. You think I'm paying attention to you? That lipstick don't go with me. You're on the wrong page. This is crazy. Just this. You don't have. My mama said, and all of our mamas, if you don't have nothing good to say to a person or about a person, keep your mouth shut. Just be quiet. How many people have you been in the presence of? They didn't speak to you, and you felt their spirit because you got this discernment, and you didn't even want to speak to them. How many people? A whole lot of people are like that. You can be in the presence of people and be like, oh no, this ain't gonna work for me. Let me get away from this person. This here ain't feeling right. The same thing y'all feel in person, I can feel online. I can feel it. It's crazy. Again, there are 3 million channels. Go over there and find one of them channels. It's 3. I knew it was you. I knew you was the first one to tell me that. There are 3 million channels. Go over there with them. You know, don't go over there because it's a certain way you talk. Paul, somebody just asked me, how could you sit up in a truck like that? You don't have no place to live. You don't have a home. I said, you know what? I'm going to give y'all one scripture before I go start making these donuts that I live by. And I'm a Hello. Hello. This is one of the scriptures that I live by. When people say, is you homeless? You don't have nowhere to stay? For here we do not. For here on earth. I'm doing wonderful. How are you? For here on earth, we have an enduring city, but we are looking for the city that is to come. For here we do not have a permanent city, but we are looking for the city that is to come. That's good. Thank you. We don't have no permanent place. We don't have no permanent place, and people don't get it. But they come ask me, am I homeless? Therefore, let us go to him outside the camp bearing the disgrace he bore. For here we do not have a permanent city, but we are looking for the city that is to come. Through Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, the Messiah. Therefore, let us continually offer to God, Yah, a sacrifice of praise, the fruit of our lips that confess his name. We don't have no secret to dwell in place, but our citizenship is in heaven, and we eagerly await a Savior, for there the Lord Jesus Christ. Philippians 3:20. But you're going to come here and ask me, how do you sit up in a truck? I couldn't do that. You don't have no place to live and got God in your name. Is you crazy? Craziness. For we know that if this earthly tent we live in is dismantled, we have a building from God, Yah, an eternal house in heaven, not built by human hands. Thank you. In my Father's house are many mansions, are many rooms. If it were not so, would I have not told you that I'm going there to prepare a place for you? In my Father's house, he's going to prepare a place for us. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and welcome you into my presence so that you also may be where I am. That's John 14:2-3. Revelations 21:2. I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of the heavens from Yah, from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Revelation 21:2. 1 Peter 2:11. Beloved, I urge you as foreigners and exiles to abstain from the desires of the flesh which war against your soul. Matthew 6:19-21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasures is, there your heart will be also. And I could go on, there's several other scriptures, but you come on here and don't know I'm a minimalist. Since the pandemic, this is where God has had me, and this is where I've been. So wherever he sends me, I'll go. Whatever he tell me to do, I'll do. Whatever he tell me to be, I'll be. Now, where that person is that's questioning why am I in the truck has nothing to do with the divine assignment and the divine appointment and the divine will that Yah has me in. Has nothing to do, this is none of your business, not you all, why I'm in this truck. But I know that I'm doing Yah's will. To God be the glory. Not to you, but to God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory for the things he has done. With his blood, he has saved me. With his power, he has raised me. To God be the glory for the things he has done. This page is not for everybody. My ministry is not for everybody, and everybody's not for my ministry. So I don't have to have a conversation with you to know if you should be here or not. I don't. Let me see about these donuts that Paul and Y Angel are pulling my... Oh my goodness, hold on. I had this chicken thawing out to make blackened chicken and fettuccine, but I guess that'll be tomorrow. 'Cause I don't think I'm gonna do both. This gonna take a long time. This gonna take a long time. Hold on, let me get my thoughts together. I gotta wrap my thoughts around this one. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Boy, donuts. Let me get my thoughts together. Donuts. This is from the cheapest store in the mall. The cheapest one. I'm cold. I done got cold. Got this. I'm gonna get hot when I turn on this fire and start moving around. They want me to make donuts. Donuts. They want donuts. Hold on for a minute. I was not ready for this. Hold on. They done woke me up. Listen to this. See? This is a heated blanket. I had turned my heated blanket on. I was getting ready to get back in here and take a nap. But they want glazed donuts, y'all. They want glazed donuts. They bothering me, bullying me. Paul and Y Angel is bullying me, y'all. Why they bother me? I was gonna take a nap. They know it takes 4 hours to make this. She been asking me for them donuts for a week. So let me make the donuts for Y Angel and Paul. And then I'm gonna have to go walk around the truck stop and give them away. Because I'm gonna have too many of them. You know I already made donuts in here. Y'all didn't see the donuts. I made some, ooh, this is so warm. Oh, this blanket was calling my name. I was supposed to snack and then nap. They heard me in the beginning. I said I'm going to snack and I'm going to nap. But no, they want these donuts, these glazed, these orange glazed donuts. I'm missing one ingredient though. Okay, we not answering all of that. Do I have any moderators on here? I'm gonna let my moderators talk to that person. I'm not gonna even talk to that person because the person ain't spoke. Did that person speak? Did anybody see the person politely speak to the room? Because anytime you say why to me, I'm not reading it because I don't know you. If you ain't speaking, I'm not responding. If you ain't speaking, no speaker English. You asking questions that I'm not in your business. Don't stay out of my business. I can't help you. I ain't reading it. I promise you I won't read it. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to do you and me a favor. I'm going to try to let you stay on here a little bit longer. But if you irritate my moderators, that means you was going to irritate me because they're going to read it. I'm not reading it. I'm going to let Paul read what you said. He can answer all the questions you need. Paul will answer you. I promise you. I promise you. Miss Lady up here, all about me. I have a cookbook coming out soon. And what I found about cookbooks is that it's no way possible your cookbook is going to be a good seller if people don't know you can cook. So people that don't mind their own business and haven't been here from the beginning and they ask questions instead of observing, most of the time I won't answer them intentionally. Thank you, Paul. Certain things, when I'm getting ready to cook, I don't need you messing my food up. I pay good money for my food. I just spent $80 at Walmart. You know, I'm not going to be in here cooking and tear up my food, burn up my food. You know, people, you notice if a person is mad and they in the house with people, if a woman is mad at her man, her husband, that man normally don't want her to cook if he pissed her off. So you're not about to piss me off while I'm cooking food for myself, asking me questions that you need to answer for yourself. I don't answer nobody but God. I don't have to answer these questions. Give me a minute. It's one thing I'm gonna have to go buy since they done twisted my arm. I started to buy it and I didn't. Oh, you know what? I can use the oranges. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Give me about 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I had took my belt off. My belt I had on with my dress. I was getting ready to go take a nap. Now they asking for donuts. And Paul don't know that I took one of my items back to the store to make donuts with. So I'm gonna have to wing this. Only a person that know how to cook can make donuts without this one item. Only because I know how to cook. If I didn't know how to cook, I wouldn't do this. Hold on for a minute. I gotta change the position of the camera too. It's gonna take a while. Because they bothering me with these donuts. They bother me about these daggone donuts. Hold on. This donut, I'm going to tell y'all right now, making these donuts take 4 hours. It takes 4 hours to make and I told them this over. They know I'm fussing at them because they like my regulars. I can fuss at my regulars. They just laughing at me because they know I'm going to make them. Paul. I'm gonna get you, Paul. Who's that blocked that person? Paul, I took something back. My money was funny. I told you my money is funny. I took it back to the store, so don't ask me where it's at. You asked, I was gonna wait it out. Got me making donuts. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I gotta hook this up. Good grief.